Does the NAR settlement mean the death of buyer's agents? Absolutely not. But if you're going to remain a solid buyer's agent who makes a living also working with buyers, you've got to get these things into your value stack. We do way more as a great buyer's agent than just having access to the MLS and opening doors. So make sure you've got these 7 things in your value stack moving forward. I'm Chris Muhlenberg, founder of the Muhlenberg team at eXp Realty. My mission, and even more so now, is to help agents become top agents that last no matter what the market condition is through any market shift, because the world is still going to need top agents who know what they're doing and know how to convey their value. So here we go. The number one thing you should be adding to your value stack is your secret seller list. I believe that off-market properties are going to become a hot commodity. They always have been important, but even more so now as buyers are, looking for angles and legs up and looking for properties and maybe not thinking that they need a buyer's agent, right? But if you have a stack of, hey, a bunch of properties that I know the sellers would consider an offer, only your VIP buyers get access to that. Now there's a valuable reason to work with you as an agent. So that's the number one thing. Start developing your secret seller list. If you don't yet have a big database of would-be sellers, then connect with teams like ours. I mean, we have expanded our secret seller list to our eXp Northern Colorado office so that everybody can play together and add this value to their buyers. It doesn't all have to come from just your list. So reach out to us if you're in our local area, or top agents in your area. We can get you connected and make sure you can bring this to your value stack. Number 2, as a buyer's agent, you must add value with market research tour opportunities, okay? I still believe even with the NAR settlement, which is going to require buyer's agents to sign an agreement before you show a home to a buyer, you still have the opportunity to convert a buyer on a market research tour, meaning, hey buyer, you're not married to me as your agent. Yes, we have to sign this agreement that allows me to show you these, let's say 4 homes this weekend, but let's go check out these 4 homes. And this agreement only is good if you buy one of these 4 homes, okay? This is still a value add because let's not just leave buyers, floating around, hitting open houses, having to call listing agent to try to see homes. You can actually add a huge value here by letting them learn the market, boots on the ground, with you, helping show them what neighborhoods are about and what different price points are about. You can still show your value and build rapport in a market research tour. So include this as a top value in your value stack. Number 3, as a good agent, you are absolutely bringing value in the negotiation expertise, okay? I mean, we've talked about this a lot. Offer writing and getting deals, the art of deal making, is not just straightforward, okay, what price do you want to offer? Let's go. There's so much more and there's so much nuance and communication that goes on from a good buyer's agent to the listing agent to different sellers, whether they're on or off market, between price, move-in dates, closing costs. There's just so much to be massaged to make a good deal come together. And you should start keeping your track record as a buyer's agent. Hey, this is on average how much I negotiate for my buyers in inspection repairs, or price under list price, or 5-star reviews from my buyers when we were in a tough negotiation. Have your buyers give you a testimonial as to, wow, we wouldn't have gotten this home had we not worked with this agent. So build your negotiation skill, and you probably already have it, but you need to actually stand behind it and say, wow, this is truly a skill that I bring to the table that can actually save my buyer thousands of dollars, $10,000+. You're absolutely starting to earn your commission when you're talking those kinds of numbers. 4th item of value you bring to a buyer in your value stack is knowledge of the area. And I don't just mean, names of neighborhoods and streets and where things are at, but truly dig to that next level and become the local ambassador who knows what's going on in the schools, local businesses, trail systems, recreation opportunities, and most importantly, what's going on in development world, or what might impact their property taxes or their property value, right? The minute that you help a buyer maybe avoid a pitfall when, this open space behind the house is awesome, but you helped to do research to find out, wow, there's a 400 unit apartment complex being built here next year. That's a big deal that you bring to the table just with your knowledge and research capability to help that buyer feel really good. So put this in your value stack because not every buyer is going to be able to go this alone. Number 5, buyers need a buyer's agent because they honestly need another set of eyes. Okay, if a buyer goes into a transaction or calls the listing agent and they're just going to go it solo without representation, there's so much going on. They don't do this every day, right? We're in the real estate industry. The buyer's got inspections to worry about, financing to worry about, appraisals, neighborhood stuff. Am I paying the right price? There's so much going on top of, if you've ever bought a home yourself, you know it can be kind of an emotional process, right? So they really need another set of eyes that is, not as emotionally attached to the situation. You can come in, notice things about the house, pick up on cues from the seller, from the listing agent in the negotiation, and just be, overseeing the process to make sure that your buyer doesn't fall into a mistake or get too carried away from their emotions that might cost them thousands of dollars. Number 6 value item, and we focus really hard on this here at the Muhlenberg team, is expertise on repairs, remodel, and negotiating those items. In addition to access to our handyman team, our remodel team, and all of our list of trusted contractors, we single-handedly save our buyers thousands of dollars over the course of their home ownership, right? Because our client and agent relationship doesn't just end at the closing table. We are always continuing to serve our clients in their home ownership journey, and helping them remodel and spruce up their house and make sure that they're doing things that are increasing their home value, right? Or telling them, hey, if you're going to sell your house down the road, maybe you don't need to worry about that repair. Let's move that money over here and get a positive return on investment. So your expertise in the repair world is big. Again, homeowners don't do this all the time, and they might get an inspection report with 48 red line items and they're freaking out. They're like, wow, I don't know what's a big deal or what's not here. Well, that's where you can come in and be the expert and say, okay, these 4 of the 48 are things to worry about. Here on the other 44, they're just normal house stuff. We've got solutions to help you and make sure that they don't shut down or kill a deal because they think that there's big issues when there's really not. So your understanding of what goes into home ownership and condition of home is huge. Number 7, and this often gets overlooked nowadays, is are you bringing your buyer into a tribe? Is there an experience by being your customer that's worthwhile? Okay. Even as much as buyers and sellers say, well, I'd love to save money and not pay, or do I really need to pay agents? We're all looking for a customer experience and being part of a community and feeling like the experience is so much more than just buying a home. So strive to up your customer experience beyond just the nuts and bolts, beyond just contracts and paperwork. What is the actual experience? What feelings and emotions do they get by working with you? How does it impact their quality of life and their family's quality of life? Do you have client events? Do you have special savings opportunities for your clients? Are you always connecting them to cool things in the community? Like, what is the experience of working with you and your team? That's what people are willing to pay for, and it builds loyalty, because when somebody feels a part of a tribe and a part of a community, they're more brand loyal, and it's just a heck of a lot more fun to work with friends and repeat and referral clients. So get started building your tribe. If you'd like access to my entire blueprint and toolbox on improving your business through the market shift that's coming, then comment below, get my market shift toolkit. I'm here to help. Every one of these categories, we're building solutions and already have built solutions. I'm totally happy to be an open book and help you build your business that thrives through the shift.